So I finally made it to Pompeii, a place I've always wanted to visit for years. But this trip wasn't just about ruins, it was personal. You see, I stopped in Naples first, which is actually just a short train ride away from Pompeii. And my grandfather was actually from Naples, and he was there during World War II. He spent time living down underground in their bunkers because of the bombs that were being dropped on the city. But unfortunately, he passed away before we could make this trip together. But we kicked off Naples by getting pizza in Italy, a top bucket list item for me.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
So what exactly happened at Pompeii? Well, in 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, releasing a cloud of scorching hot gas, ash, and pumice, which covered the city within minutes. Now, most people died instantly because of the intense heat, but their bodies were preserved in this hot ash, creating these molds that archaeologists still study today. Now, what really stood out to me, a very strange detail, but in the streets, the citizens of Pompeii had carved out penises in some of the stones, and the direction the penis was pointing, which leads you directly to the brothel. And not surprisingly, the brothel was located right next door to the gladiator training area, which was my favorite part of the tour.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
It was so cool, and I could just picture it in my mind. It looked like something straight out of the movie Gladiator. Now, walking through these ruins, stone roads, bathhouses, and homes, it's hard not to imagine the lives that were just erased in a single moment. It reminded me of how fast everything can change. Now, I will say Pompeii was quite crowded when I visited there. And just to compare, I recently visited the pyramids in Giza, Egypt, and Pompeii was way more crowded than the pyramids were. And that's probably because of the conflict going on in the Middle East. So for me, visiting Pompeii was just awesome. It wasn't more than just a tourist spot. It was kind of an emotional attachment with my grandfather having been born and lived in Naples until he was about 18 years old. So I really felt a connection walking around in Naples and Pompeii. And I'm really grateful for the perspective it gave me and really how everything can change in just a few minutes. But I'm curious from you guys, has there ever been a place that you visited that maybe just really hit you, but you couldn't quite just put a finger on what was so special about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
By the way, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.